Beauty pageant crown, diamonds are forever, but queens are eternal. Following Italy Mora's statements, the Señorita Panamá Organization removes her crown. Hello friends. Welcome to Beauty Pageant Crown. Remember to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell and leave your comments. Also, if you subscribe publicly, we will send you a personalized greeting in our next videos. Otherwise, leave your information requesting your greeting. Don't miss it, join our community and receive a special shout out from the channel. We love connecting with all of you. Let's start. After being disqualified from Miss Universe 2024, Italy Mora broke the silence through an interview in which she explained, from her perspective, what had happened the night before being informed of the decision of the pageant organizers. Together with her boyfriend, the 19-year-old girl, who would represent Panama in the competition on November 16 in Mexico City, assured that there were irregularities of an economic nature, in addition to not having the support of the national director of the Señorita Panamá Organization, César Anel Rodríguez. There are many speculations about what happened, and things that must be denied, because they are tarnishing my name, something that is making me feel bad, emotionally, she said in an interview for La Mordida. And, accompanied by her boyfriend, Juan Abadía, he added, "What happened is something very strong. If I wasn't with my boyfriend I would be finished." The story, which has gone viral, was filled with rumors in the absence of a statement directly expressing what would have happened between Friday and Saturday. As there are speculations and bad things, there are also people who are supporting me and I am very grateful, because that support strengthens me even more in this situation, said Miss Panama. As Italy expressed it in his statement on social networks, he detailed that he had left a dinner on Friday night, around 11 p.m. "I was talking to my boyfriend, telling me that he was going to give me some things, to go down to the exercise floor. He did that at Cesar's command," she commented on how César Anel Rodríguez, president of Señorita Panamá Official, was aware of everything. There are the chats, where it says, "You have to give Italy the key to go up to the room in the early morning." Italy also pointed out that the cost of the room in which it would be arranged, and which is estimated between $300 and $900, had not been covered, and it was thanks to her boyfriend that everything was resolved at that time. Cesar said that he didn't have the money to pay for it, and how were we going to do my makeup? Well, the room was paid for and everything was being planned to do my makeup in the early hours of the morning, she commented on the Catrinas Gala that took place on Saturday night. Evening, at some point during the night, Italy had a heated discussion with Cesar about things she needed to be prepared for the camp. "I told him we couldn't continue like this. Cesar left upset, grabbing all his things and making drama," she recalled. Italy said that 20 minutes after that situation, there was a knock on the door of that room, to take her to the one they had assigned her with another young participant. "They never entered the room, they didn't know if there were more people there. It was clear that my boyfriend was present, because he opened the door and obviously they saw us alone," she said. And he continued, "They have every right to make thousands of speculations, because there were only the two of us and he couldn't be there. What people don't know is that Cesar stayed in that room." Italy was not the only one to give her testimony during this interview. Her boyfriend, Juan Abadía, assured that Cesar broke many rules and that it was thanks to him that his girlfriend was able to continue with the concentration. Everyone mentions the boyfriend, who was with the boyfriend. Italy had an argument inside because there weren't many things. Italy's stress was Cesar, because there was nothing, this and that another, he revealed. And he added, "When I arrived, Italy didn't have a single heel, a dress, or a panty. I was the one who bought her everything, including the Carolina Herrera dress, which cost almost $7,000. Abadía also clarified that he was not staying in the same hotel, but in another area of the city, in a friend's apartment. And that night he was there at Cesar's request. Italy confessed that she lied when the head chaperone escorted her to her room, saying that she had felt bad and that was why she had come down. In addition, she said that on that tour they were scolding her and they explained that the next day they would give her a wake-up call. Added to the stress of preparing for the Gala de las Catrinas, Italy did not speak to Cesar again, not even virtually. "I decided on my makeup alone, I saw what I was going to wear alone because Cesar did not speak to me. When summoned to the offices, she thought it was all about the call for attention, but she ran into the vice president. He showed me the contract. I told him that I was aware that I had broken a rule. I told him what had happened to try to save what was happening. Indirectly it tells me that I am out of the concentration, he said. Through tears, Italy tried to save things, but the decision had been made, although from the beginning it had been said that Italy would retain the Miss Universe Panama crown. After her statements, her country's organization has decided to permanently withdraw the title from her. The Señorita Panamá Organization deeply regrets the disqualification of our candidate in the recent 73rd edition of Miss Universe. This decision was made by the Miss Universe organization after an exhaustive evaluation, in which it was verified, through the security system and its work team, that our candidate was in a room other than the one assigned accompanied by a person external to the production of the pageant, and that in said space there was no presence of external or internal makeup artists of the pageant, can be read in a statement issued through of social networks. Regarding Italy's statements, they add, "We categorically deny any version that seeks to confuse public opinion about the reasons for this decision." Before communicating the disqualification, all pertinent verifications were carried out to guarantee clarity and transparency in the process. Failure to comply with the rules established and communicated to each candidate by the Miss Universe organization led to the formal disqualification of our representative. The Señorita Panamá Organization has maintained its position of guaranteeing the integrity of the candidate. However, given the constant non-compliance with what is described in the contracts established between the candidate and the national organization, with deep regret, we announce the formal dismissal of Miss Italy Mora from her official title of Miss Universe Panama 2024. Since Tuesday afternoon, the photos of Italy's coronation can no longer be found on the social networks of Señorita Panamá and Miss Universe Panama, in addition to the fact that they have stopped following her on the networks. The only visible part of the former representative's participation are publicity posts and others in which she appears alongside the current Miss Universe Queen, Shinas Palacios. And with their eyes set on the future, they conclude, the Señorita Panamá Organization reaffirms its responsible commitment to the celebration of Miss Universe and, with this same dedication, we focus on the election of a new representative who will participate in Miss Universe 2025, who we trust will responsibly fulfill their commitments. Italy Mora's reaction. Although it was not clear if the organization contacted Italy Mora directly to notify her of her dismissal as Miss Universe Panama, the young woman shared a brief response on her Instagram stories. I remain in my position of demanding from the Miss Universe International Organization a copy of my formal dismissal and the sanctions applied. I am not the first Miss Universe dismissed for exposing the rights that were violated and the extortion that we were subjected to by national organizations and international. He wrote about a photo of the moment of his coronation at the beginning of last August. Miss Universe will be broadcast exclusively in Spanish on Saturday, November 16 through the Telemundo signal throughout the United States, in addition to Telemundo Internacional and USA Network simultaneously on their cable signals throughout Latin America. Don't forget to leave your comment, like this video, and subscribe to continue growing, and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok to stay up to date with all our updates. Thanks for joining us and see you in the next video. See you next time. Bye. Beauty Pageant Crown, subscribe, comment, follow us on our networks and support us to continue growing.